Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Aubrey, and in today's video we are talking my March wrap up and my April TBR. So exciting, I know. I literally cannot believe how fast this year is going. Like, it's already fucking April. What the fuck? Well, I mean, technically March, but it's almost fucking April, so it's like, what the fuck? That's insane. It doesn't matter. We're here to talk books, so let's fucking get into it. I'm so excited. I'm doing it a little bit different with my TBR, but we'll get into that in a little bit. So let's talk about every book that I read in the month of March. I didn't read as much as I thought I did, or if I like fucked up my Goodreads or whatever, or like last month's wrap up, I mean, I don't know. But I read 8 books this month, hoping it's going to be 9, because I'm currently reading Fallen Stars by Imani Ariu, and I am fucking loving this book so much so far. I'm really upset that I put it off for so long, and I just need to like sit down and binge the rest of it, because it's currently March 30th. I could definitely finish this thing tomorrow, maybe. But so now let's get into what I actually read this month. We're starting from, I don't know, the beginning. Hopefully I think I put it in order, but I feel like I always fuck it up. And also there's definitely a couple. I have my phone handy dandy ready for me, because there are a couple that I don't own that are on this list, which is insane, and I probably shouldn't have strayed from my physical TBR, but it happens, you know, it happens. I'm just a girl, okay? Getting into one of my favorite reads of the month, Of Blood and Fire by Ryan Cahill. This book was incredible. I was obsessed with it. It was literally, it exceeded my expectations. I did not go into this thinking that I was gonna love it as much as I did. I thought it was gonna be good. I thought it was gonna be a great like high fantasy, but it was so freaking good, and it had me hooked from page 1. Yeah, I was genuinely surprised with this one. I am so happy that I picked it up and read it, just because I feel like once I start, well, because I did continue the series, like I feel like this series is going to be a god tier series for me, like, because already right off the bat this book was so fucking good. The world building, just the world in like the setting, and like following our characters and like as they go through their journey, and like everything that they struggle with, and like their inner struggles, as well as like everything that's happening in the world around them. It was just incredible. It was so amazing. I love Ryan Cahill's writing, and I cannot wait to get further into this series, especially with these new covers that he's like having trad published. These are gorgeous. I can't wait to continue collecting these, because I've seen the next couple and they're stunning, okay? I think I gave that book, sorry, I realized I didn't even give you a rating for it, and I don't remember what I rated it. I gave it 4.5 stars. It was incredible. Loved it. And then the next book I read immediately after that was The Fall by Ryan Cahill, which is a little prequel novella that you can either read that one first or second, and I just read it second because I didn't know that I could read it, because when like he's re-releasing these books, and it's like The Fall is currently being, I don't know, it's getting ready to be re-released. It's not out yet, so he took it off of everything, because all these books are on KU, and so like The Fall wasn't on there, and so I was like, okay, I can't read it, so I'll just start with Of Blood and Fire. And then once I finish Of Blood and Fire, because I read it on my Kindle, it was like, oh yeah, here is a little link that you can go and get The Fall for free. And I was like, oh, period, let me go do that. So I did it, and it's just a little prequel novella that like is all action. It is all action from the jump. It was like 92 pages long, and it was just action. It was so action packed, and it was just like at first, even having read Of Blood and Fire, I was kind of confused at what was happening, but it was just so incredible and so good, and like, again, hooked from page 1. He managed to shove so much information into a novella. I was like, okay, this is kind of crazy. And like, it didn't feel like an information dump, you know what I mean? It felt like, I don't know, it just felt like an extension of like what you had read, and it was just, oh, it was so good. I loved it. I think I also gave that one 4 stars. Yeah, I did. 4 stars for that one. And then, oh my god, I read one of my most anticipated releases of 2026, Half City by Kat Golden. Can we give her just a moment of silence, okay? She's fucking stunning. She's incredible. This book was everything I wanted it to be and more. I have not a single word for it. This was my one and only 5-star read of March. Yeah, it was fucking phenomenal. The academic setting, the demon setting, the forbidden, like, oh, the forbidden love, the enemies to lovers, our little like throw in at the end that it's like, okay, could this potentially be a love triangle? The plot twist, like the amount of times that our FMC was lied to and like she figured it out, I was like, oh my god, kept me on my toes. It was incredible. I was so in love with it, and I cannot wait for Cursed City, which comes out in October. Cat Golden, if you can hear my plea, okay, if you can hear my plea, I'm down on my hands and knees begging you, if at all possible, if I got my hands on an arc of Cursed City, I fear you all would get sick and tired of me because I would never stop talking about it. I would never stop talking about it. So Cat Golden, this is my manifestation to you, even though I know you're not watching this, but you never know. This is my manifestation to you that if you hear my plea, if you see me begging and pleading on my hands and knees, consider me for a Cursed City arc. Manifestation, you know, I'm doing it, putting it out there. I can see myself with an arc of Cursed City, okay? I can see myself with an arc of Cursed City. I can see myself being absolutely annoying about having an arc of Cursed City. I can see myself absolutely probably crying with the arc of Cursed City in my hand. Imagine this is Cursed City and I'm just, you know, I can see it. I can see it, because yeah, 5-star. Only 5-star of the month, by the way. I want to read it again. As soon as, this is one of those books that as soon as I shut it, as soon as I saw the acknowledgements, is that how you say it? But as soon as I saw that it was the last fucking page of the book, I wanted to be like, okay, run it back. Page 1, do it again, do it again, do it again. Incredible. 5 stars. Will never forget that book. The way I'm foaming at the mouth for Cursed City. Cat Golden. Cat Golden, I love you. Just think about it, okay, babe? Just think about it a little bit. Just think about it. My inbox, my mailbox is always open, okay? If you need anywhere for, like, I can hold them for you. I can keep them for you. I'll keep them safe. You know, so if you just need someone to, like, I don't know, hold on to an arc for a little bit for you, just because you need somewhere to put it, like, I got you. I got you. There is space. It might not look like it, but there is space on these shelves for an arc. And, you know, I'll just hold on to it for you, just for a little bit, you know? Just until October. I got you. Don't, just think about it. I'm here if you need me, okay? Here if you need me. Incredible. Moving on, because I could talk about Cat Golden in Half City, in Harker Academy, in the fucking dark academia setting, and the demons, the fucking demons, the hot sexy demons who are gonna send me over the edge for hours. But moving on to Cage a Wild Bird by Brooke Fast. This is a new, I think this is her debut novel, actually. This is a dystopian, a romantic dystopian book. I don't know. It was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. It was exactly, I feel like, what you would expect from a book like this. You know what I mean? A dystopian with, like, the forbidden romance element to it. Like, this is exactly, you know, what one would expect going into it. I liked it, though. It was really fun, like, the kind of on your toes about, like, what's gonna happen to our characters, and because it's, like, kind of like found family too, and then you get into this, okay, what is gonna happen to these people that I now kind of like, and then you're just kind of shit scared for the rest of the thing, because you're like, no way this can go good, you know what I mean, when you're in a book and you're like, no way this can keep going as fine as it's been the whole time. But yeah, I don't know, this was good. I enjoyed it. This special edition is gorgeous. I don't remember any of my, the only rating that I fucking remembered was this one, so I don't remember any of my ratings for anything else, to be so honest. 4 stars. I gave this one 4 stars. It was good. I would recommend it. I would, if you're looking for a fun, silly, goofy time with a sassy FMC, who I loved, actually. I did really love our FMC. I did really love our FMC. Oh my god, hold on. We have to bring it back one time. Deacon? Oh my god. Deacon and Viv? Oh. Oh my god. I have literal fucking goosebumps. I can't. And then I read Bonded by Thorns by Elizabeth Helen, which I learned that they're sisters. That's fucking crazy. They're sisters and they're writing books together, which is so cool. Are Christina and Lauren sisters? I don't know, I just thought about that. I know that they're a author duo, and I just didn't know if they were sisters too, because that would be also crazy. But Bonded by Thorns is a dark, I don't know if it's dark. It's not very dark. It's like kind of like a dark romantasy. I don't know, something about this, it wasn't incredible. It wasn't like phenomenal, amazing, the best literature I've ever read in my entire life, but it was like crack, and I had so much fun with it. I had so much fun with it. The little, like, I don't even know, just like her discovery of the Fae world, and then like being literally like, bloop, okay, like here you are, deal with that now, was like, whoa, This is so fun. This is so fun. This is so crazy. These guys are fucking assholes, but they're all hot. So they're all hot, okay? Every single one of them. My favorite, if you wanted to know, is Ezrin. The man you can't fucking see. Yeah, he's my favorite. I love him. I don't know, something about the tin can man is, I'm in love with him. I like Cal. He just pisses me off like really bad. Like, he makes me really angry, and like not in like a hot sexy angry way. He's just like, okay, you fucking cunt. Pisses me off. But yeah, this was fun. And I love that, like, because I think I said this, I don't know, I'm reading this in a reading blog. Did I read this in a reading? I don't know, I'm reading something, I said something about this in a vlog that you're gonna see eventually, I hope. And one of the things that I noticed after reading this, and then I did read the second one this month too, but after reading this, it was like, there's a plot point in this, and then there's a plot point in the second book, but then there's a underlying plot that goes through both books, and if it kind of keeps going that way, I am gonna love it. Because I did love that, because like we were somewhere in this one, we were somewhere in the second one, and we're actively dealing with something as we're actively dealing with like an underlying plot of something, you know what I mean? So it's like action and action, but like action now, subtle action in the background. Okay, so something's always happening. Something's always happening. It's always a silly, fun, goofy time, and I loved it. I loved it. It was great. The next book I read was, in fact, I did delve into this world, whoa, my words aren't here. Dungeon Crawler Girl. I read it. I did that. It was my book club, I always fuck this up. It was my Fable Book Club's book pick for March. Book Club's book pick for March. Does that sound like a cohesive sentence? Whatever, you get what I'm saying. But yeah, it was my book club's book pick for March. And so I read it, and it was fun. It was fun. Me and my best friend were just talking about this because she's in my book club, and we both agreed that it is kind of like crappy that it's 2 levels per book, which, like, okay, I kind of understand, just because it's like, okay, like he can't get through like 4 to 6 in one thing because they're supposed to be harder as he goes on. But it just like, because I was talking to my mom too, who's also in my book club, and she read it, and we're just like, I was telling her, I was like, I don't know how it's gonna, like, this series is gonna avoid being repetitive, because it's set up to be repetitive, you know what I mean? Like, it's literally set up to be repetitive. But then I get it, because like each episode, each level, that's what I was looking for, each level is supposed to be different, but for some reason I just can't think about how like it's going to actually be different, you know? But I don't know, I thought it was fun. It was very interesting. It was very different from anything that I've ever read, just because I haven't read any like video game books, because like I know Ready Player One is a video game book, and I know I feel like there's a couple of, what is it called? Conscience 2077 or something? Coincidence 2077? I don't know, I have that one. I know that one's based off a video game, but I've never read one before, and so it was just such a different concept from anything that I've ever read, and it was just, I don't know, it was fun. I gave it 4 stars. I loved it. I think I will continue reading the series, especially because my mom really liked it, and she has continued the series, and she told me that it was really good. And I really love Princess Donut, okay? I really love Princess Donut. I really love Carl, and I really love Mordecai, and I feel like it could be a good kind of silly, fun, goofy time. Palette cleanser-ish, not really, because as you get further in the series, those books get fucking long, but possibility. So yeah, I did read that, 4 stars. And then, like I said, read book 2 of the Beasts of the Briar series, which Woven by Gold was book 2, and this one I also gave 4 stars. There's not much I can say because this is a book 2, but it was good. It was good, and I liked it. I liked it more than this. I did, because this one I was just kind of like, okay, this is fun, but it's also kind of like meh. But then once I finished, I was like, oh, I need to read it. And then this has solidified my, like, okay, yeah, I actually really like this series. This is a good series. This is an interesting series, and I want to know what happens. I want to see our characters develop, and there was a lot of character development in this one. A lot of relationship development as well. It was fun. It was fun, and I liked that we moved settings. Because as much as I liked where we were in the first one, this was just kind of like being in a new place and getting to learn new things as our main character learn new things was just kind of, it made it really interesting, and I really liked it. And these books are multi-POV, and I do love that so much. I loved it. 4 stars as well. And then I read Fall at Once by Nora Everly, which I did actually have this, and I didn't like it, and I've already gotten rid of it. So I gave that one 2.5 stars. This is a part of the Cozy Creek collection, which is a collection of fall themed books written by like I think there's like 7 or 8 different authors. And this one was The Firefighter Single Dad, which was hot. That was good. It was really good. But it was just, I don't know even how to explain it, because I liked it in the beginning and then it just got really fucking cringy, like really quickly. And it wasn't like a cringe and I was like, oh, okay, that's happening, I can look past that. It was like a cringe where it's like, oh god, why did they just do that? Why did they just do that? Why did she say that? Why did she react like that? Why did he do that? You know, like, why are we already saying these things? But I had to like kind of think about it, because like this book was less than 300 pages. It was going to be an insta love book regardless of what I thought going into it. And I was like, at first I was like, okay, this is giving exactly what you think it would give, but then it just got gross and I was like, full stop, let's calm down, I can't do it. And so it got 2.5 stars for me, and I won't be continuing the series. I won't be buying any more books, which is sad because they're so cute. If you've seen the new covers, they are so cute, but not really sad because I don't really want to waste my time on that. So yeah, that's it. Those are all of the books that I read in March. So now let's get into my April TBR. Hold on, wait. Poppy of the day. My poppy of the day today is a cherry cola poppy. These are one of my favorite poppies. Getting into April TBR, we're doing it a little bit different. I think I said that. First, we're gonna talk about my required reading, which we do every month. I'm not pulling anything over from March because I did in fact fuck up my March TBR and not in a good way, okay? Not in a good way. Ignore the fucking ad in the background. I'm so sorry. This is so annoying, but it is what it is because I don't know where else to sit to record and I like this spot. Moving on. I'm not pulling anything over from March because my March TBR did in fact eat me up. I did not eat it up. It fucked me up. I did not complete it or get even close to completing any of my required reading for March. And that's okay. But we're just not bringing anything over because I just don't want to. I don't want to. So, getting to my required reading, which is my book club's book pick of the month, and then me and my best friend's book picks for our buddy read and then for each other. Starting with what I assume is going to be my book club's book pick of the month, because this is the one currently winning in the poll, but the poll's not done. So don't quote me on this. This might change, but I'm pretty positive it's going to be A Novel Love Story by Ashley Poston. And if it's not, I feel like I'm gonna have to read this anyway because I love Ashley Poston, and I have had this book for, I think this is the second book I bought by her after I finished the 7-Year Slip. And I've been really, really excited for this one. And so I'm finally going to hopefully being the keyword, because I really am hoping that this is gonna be my book club's pick, but I'm hopefully gonna get to read it in April? Have I been saying March? I don't even know. Yeah, I'm hoping to get to read it in April. I don't know anything, and again, I feel like I say this all the time, but I don't like to read the backs of books. I like to go in blind. But from what I've heard about this, I'm pretty sure our FMC enters the world of her favorite book, because Ashley Poston has magical realism in all of her books, and I'm pretty sure that is what's happening, is that we go with our FMC into the world and get to meet the characters that are like in her favorite book. So I don't know, that sounds really fun. I'm really excited for it. And of course I'm just really excited because Ashley Poston wrote it and I love her. I love her writing. It's so good. So, and like just this vibrant blue and yellow, like this just gives fucking spring 100%. So I'm so excited. And then getting into what me and my best friend are reading and what she's having me read from her, because we do the cards, we do the TBR cards, and then they're like scratch off cards. So the one that I pulled from her pile of books that she wants me to read is A Not So Meet Cute by Megan Quinn. I know nothing about that. Except that I know that she read those books like years ago, and she was just like, okay, yeah, you're reading this. And I was like, oh, okay. And so she put it on the cards, and then I pulled it in. Yeah, I know nothing about it. I know it's a rom-com. I know it's a romantic comedy, and I hope it's good. I'm pretty sure it's an interconnected series, like an interconnected trilogy about brothers. I'm not reading the whole thing. I'm only reading that one. I'm pretty sure she picked it because it was her favorite at the time. But then I asked her about it when we pulled them together this morning, and she was like, I don't even remember. And I was like, oh, period. So we'll see. But A Not So Meet Cute by Megan Quinn is her pick for me. And then our buddy read for this month is actually one that I'm really excited for. I was really excited when we pulled this and shocked because we kind of like do a manifestation and like guessing of like what it's going to be, and this was not on either of our radar, and we genuinely forgot that we even put it on the list. But Light Lark by Alex Astor, I'm very excited for this because I really wanted a fantasy read and she really wanted like a shorter read, so we kind of got the best of both worlds here because it's not too long and it's a fantasy. But I am super excited for this because it has been everywhere and I haven't picked it up, and I've had it a good amount of time since it came out, and I'm just excited to like delve into it and actually see what the hype is about, because I feel like so many people love it, but then I also feel like there's so many mixed reviews about it, and I just haven't read anything by Alex Astor. But Alex Astor is also coming out with Starside, I think, which is her debut adult romantasy, and I really want to read that, but I was like, I need to read at least one of the books that I already own by her before I get her new one. So Light Lark is happening. Again, I know nothing about this except Grimm and Oro. I am already team Grimm because he's sexy and hot, and yeah, and it's a love triangle. And I also know that she does not pick the love interest from the love triangle until like book 4, which I personally think is a little bit ridiculous, but hopefully makes for some good pining and yearning, I guess. I don't know, we're gonna see. Other than that, I'm pretty sure there's trials. But then that's it. That is all I know about it, but I am very excited. So that's my required reading: a novel love story, hopefully, Light Lark, and a Not So Meet Cute. But now, getting into what we're doing a little bit differently this month, I have a little bit of a problem when it comes to buying books and then reading said books, because they just end up sitting on my TBR for forever. And so I made a wheel. I made a little picker wheel of all of the books that have been on my TBR for over 2 years. So that means that I took every book that has been on my TBR since December of 2023 and I put it in this list. At least most of them, because some of them I left out because I know that they were on the cards that my best friend picked for me, or that she wrote some of them on the card, so I didn't put those ones on there because I didn't want to like get that and fuck it up, you know. But so I put almost every book from like 2022, I think, was when I got, like, when I started buying books and putting them on my Goodreads, and I haven't read them still. So I have every book from 2022 up until 2024, 5, 6, yeah, until 2024, and I put them on this list. And we're gonna spin, and I'm hoping this will also be like kind of a point of like, okay, read it or unhaul it, you know what I mean? Like if I get one that's been on my TBR for like the last 4 years, like if I read it and I hate it, I have to get rid of it. Like I can't just keep letting it sit there. I can't softy enough it. If I read it and I like it, perfect. If I read it and I don't like it and I'm just gonna put it back on my shelf to rot, no, it's leaving the house, okay? It's leaving this environment. It's gonna go to someone who hopefully loves it. But yes, so I feel like I didn't explain that well, but yeah, every book from 2024 and back to 2022 is on this list. And so we are going to spin this wheel, I think, because I only have 3 required readings, so I think we're going to spin it 3 times and get 3 new books. So that means I might have a TBR of 6, which usually I have a TBR of like 6 to 8 to give me a little bit of wiggle room anyway, so I feel like 6 is a good number. But yeah, so we're going to spin the wheel, see what it gives us, because hopefully it gives us something good. I don't know, there's a lot on here, and there's a lot that I was like, forgot existed, but I look at them every day because they're right there, and I'm just like, oops, oops. So hopefully this will help me not only like lower my physical TBR, but get through some of the books I've been like avoiding for a while, because again, these are some of my oldest books on my TBR. Let's just hope I don't get anything like fucking insane. Okay, I am screen recording this, so hopefully if this all works out, I will put it on the screen for you to actually see. But sometimes I'm a fucking idiot and lazy and I don't like to figure things out, so it might not end up here, but hopefully it'll end up right where I'm fucking pointing with my weird fucking hand. So yeah, let's get spinning. Though I'm procrastinating at this point because I don't really want to know. Oh my god, I'm nervous. I'm actually sick to my stomach. I don't even want to know. Oh, okay, this one's not bad. Let me go get it and I'll be right back. Bad news. I did realize that as I picked it up, that was one that my best friend picked for me, so we had to put it back. So I spun it. Try again. We're going again. Okay. Actually serious this time. Actually serious. 100%. Okay, let's see. Okay. What the fuck? Not in a million years. Did I think I was gonna get that fucking book? I forget that you can actually see, like, I'm supposed to put it up here and I'm acting like this is suspenseful for you guys, but you know what I got already, apparently, and after post editing, but what the fuck? Oh my god. I haven't read an Anna Huang book since I finished, sorry, since I read her fucking Twisted series. Yeah, I fucking hated that series with everything in me. I liked one book in that series, and it was Twisted Games. I thought I was gonna love Twisted Lies, the green one. No, worst book in the series. No, actually, Twisted Love was the worst book in the series. So my ranking for that series is bottom to top. Twisted Love, Twisted Lies, Twisted Hate, Twisted Games. I fucking hated that series. It was the worst thing that ever graced my eyeballs. I was so disappointed with it. But I still bought the first 4 books in her, what is this called? Kings of Sin? Kings of Sin series. And that is apparently what we're gonna be starting in April. Yay. I want to fucking throw up, but I fucking hate spinner wheels. What the fuck was I thinking? Okay. I know nothing about this. I really don't want to know anything about it. We're gonna read it. Oh my god, I actually want to fucking throw up. Billionaire CEO Dante Russo. Of course he's a fucking billionaire. Elegant, ambitious, well-mannered Vivian Lau. Okay, I'm like kind of skim reading it because I really don't actually care. She was my North Star, the brightest jewel in the sky. Disgusting. What was it? I think this is it's either a marriage of convenience or what's the other one? Forced marriage? I don't know. That doesn't sound right. But I think it's a marriage of convenience, and I don't know. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on because okay, we're done. Moving on because I don't even want to think about the fact that I'm gonna have to read that in April. That's so fun. I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of fucking scared. What the fuck? There is like 800 fucking fantasy books on this list, and I've managed to pull 2 romance. Don't even say anything about it. Don't even fucking say anything about it, okay? The only reason I want to read this book is so I can read One Golden Summer. That's the only reason, okay? That's the only reason. I don't even know. I've heard so much chat about Carly Fortune that I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it. Did I say chapter 9? Chapter 9 is 130 pages into the book. Okay, that's fine, I guess. That's fine, I guess. Okay, it's only it's only 304 pages, so it's not too long. I don't know anything about this. For some reason in my head, whenever I see this, I think of The Summer I Turned Pretty. For some reason, those are one and the same in my head, and I am so disgusted by The Summer I Turned Pretty. There's nothing wrong with it, just something about it. It just no. And so yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. 6 summers to fall in love, 1 moment to fall apart, a weekend to get it right. Is this a second chance romance? Because I actually fucking hate second chance romance. Book pick 2. This is so fun. I'm having so much fun. Okay, 3rd and final spin. Let's hope it gives me something good before I actually fucking crash out, okay? Because I don't like this game. What the fuck? What the fuck? 800 fantasy books on the fucking spinner wheel and not one. It's fine. It's literally fine. It's literally fine. I want to fucking die. Cause what is this? What is this? What is this madness? Guys, there's so many fantasy books on that fucking wheel, and I couldn't get a single one. Couldn't get a single one. Apparently spring is this season of romance. No! No! I don't want the romance, okay? I don't want it. Take the fucking romance somewhere else, god damn it. Oh my god. I don't know. There's like one. I won. That's it. One fucking fantasy book. One out of the whole what? I actually want to cry. Cause why is this a thing right now? Why is this what the TBR is looking like? Plus another, think about another romance right on top of that. Not so meet cute. What the fuck is wrong with the universe right now? It's literally fine. I can read romance books really quickly. Like it's fine. It's just if I read 1 too many romance books in a row, I actually get the ick and I can't read them for a hot second. So we're gonna fucking see how this month goes. Cause this is Collide. I don't even know. Consolation, it's by Lauren Asher. I know I love Lauren Asher, and I haven't read a Lauren Asher book in a hot second. So that's a win. And I will take that win, okay? That is a win, and I will take it. I don't remember. I don't remember the first book in this series. I read it. I don't remember it. I don't remember what it was called even. I'm trying to remember it, and it's not coming into my brain. Let's see if it's somewhere here. Is it Throttled? Yes. Throttled, Wrecked, Redeem. Yeah. Okay. So Throttled was the first one, and now that it said Forbidden Romance, I'm pretty sure it's Brother's Best Friend or Brother's Teammate was the first one, and it was decent. It was okay. These are F1 books. I thought it was fun. I think, no, because actually I can't say that like and with confidence because I don't remember it, but Collide is the second book in that series in F1 romance. I don't know. Again, Constellation is on my Kindle though. I'm pretty sure this one, King of Wrath, are both on my Kindle. I know A Not So Meet Cute is on KU, so I won't have to read them in my hand, and hopefully I can blow through them quite quickly. But yeah, so let's go through a recap of what is on my TBR, starting with A Not So Meet Cute. A Not So Meet Cute, our only fantasy book of the month, which makes me want to cry, but this is why I give myself wiggle room so I can still delve into some of my fantasy books, hopefully. But Light Lark, my book club's book pick of the month, A Novel Love Story by Ashley Poston, and then getting into my book wheel TBR, King of Wrath by Anna Huang, Every Summer After by Carly Fortune, and Collide by Lauren Asher. It's so fun. That's so exciting, and I couldn't be happier with that TBR. I'm gonna go cry in a fucking corner, but yeah. Thank you guys. If you made it all the way to the end, that's it. I've yapped for long enough, but yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out, listening to me yap and complain and be probably overly fucking dramatic, but thank you for being here. But yeah, so if you liked, think about liking, think about subscribing. Maybe just do it, you know, for the plot. For the plot. Subscribe for the plot, you know? But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Cat Golden. Cat Golden. Just one more time real quick before we, you know, cut the vlog. If you need someone to hold a Cursed City arc for you, I am right here. Just text me and I will send you my address ASAP, okay? Okay. Just think about it. For the plot. For the plot.